What's going on, everybody? I'm on my way to the studio, and when I get there I want to show you 10 small things that can make a big difference in your studio. Welcome guys, I'm Eric with 3 Crown Studio, and today I want to go ahead and just dive right into this topic. So small item number 1 that can make your studio a lot better is a shock mount. Now you can order these things online for less than 10 bucks, and I always keep several of them ready to go on mic stands. That way anytime I'm reaching to grab a smaller diameter microphone, I can just grab my stand that's got the shock mount, put the microphone right in there, and I'm good to go. No need to search for the correct clip for that particular microphone, and because it's a shock mount, it's going to go ahead and absorb any possible vibrations that'll be coming from the microphone stand itself. The next item is a tuner. Before you go to hit record on any musical instrument, it's important to make sure that instrument is in tune. Now most of the time musicians will bring their own tuner with them, but who knows, maybe they forgot, or maybe the batteries died, or maybe their tuner's just acting up and it's not working properly. So I always keep several tuners on hand in my studio to make sure that this never becomes an issue during a session. Next on the list is gaff tape. Now, gaff tape is awesome. You can use it to rig stuff up, you can use it to tape cables down to the floor so you don't have people tripping and falling during a session, and it comes in different colors, which means you can use it to label and mark your equipment and keep things organized. Now the best part about gaff tape is that it doesn't leave any residue behind, which means you won't be left with a big sticky mess all over your cables, your floor, or your gear after you remove it. Next on the list is one of my personal favorites, and that is the VELCRO cable tie. There is nothing worse than going through a big pile of tangled cables just to try to get to the one that you need. So here's what you do. You get a big brick of these, they're super cheap. You put one on every single cable that you own, and then after you're done wrapping that cable up, you just take that VELCRO tie, go around, and boom. It's gonna stay nice and tight together and won't get tangled with all the rest. So this next one is geared towards anybody who's recording guitar or bass, and that is to have a wide variety of picks available. Different sizes, shapes, thicknesses, materials, all of these things have a huge impact on the sound and tone of the instrument. So if you're about to start hitting record on something but you're not quite happy with the sound that you're getting, go ahead and try a few different picks and find the one that gives you the sound that you want. Next we have headphone adapters and extension cables. These are invaluable in the studio because most consumer grade headphones use an 1/8 inch jack like this, and most pro audio gear uses a 1/4 inch jack. That way you can adapt any pair of headphones to work with your system, and then you can use the extension cable to make sure that the musician can stand anywhere they want in the room comfortably. Moving right through these, The next item on my list might seem like a no-brainer, but if you don't have a decent music stand in your studio, you need to go get one. A lot of times when artists are recording, they need to be able to see their lyrics or their chord sheets, and by not having a music stand available to them, you're creating a completely unnecessary challenge during a session. If you have a recording studio, it's a really great idea to build up a collection of accessory instruments. These are usually pretty cheap items that can really up the production value of a song. And honestly, they're also just a lot of fun. The next small item that can really make your studio better is to have a simple set of tools on hand. Now, you don't have to be a licensed contractor by any means, but having some Allen wrenches, screwdrivers, and a few sets of pliers can really save your butt when simple maintenance issues are preventing you from moving forward with a project. Last item on the list, but certainly not least, is a flashlight. Now, most of us have these built right into our phones nowadays, but if you don't, just keep a regular one on hand. Aside from the obvious use of finding things in dark places, my favorite trick for a flashlight in the studio is to use it to locate the speaker behind an amplifier's grill cloth. That way I can get my microphone in just the right position. So there you have it, those are 10 small things that can make a really big difference in your studio. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section down below. And if you haven't already done so, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon so you can be notified whenever new videos go live. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.